Hello everybody, Mr. 901 Tommy Jacks, an official maestro of content for Looney Tunes World of Mayhem, coming to you with a new market today. Foreman Leghorn is in the game. The newest legendary to hit Looney Tunes World of Mayhem is here. We've been going through the event live today on Twitch, and remember guys, whenever new content hits Looney Tunes World of Mayhem, we go live. Heck, we're streaming 5 days a week at 1 p.m. Central, and you can join me at twitch.tv/Mr. 901 Tommy Jacks. We've got a big market today. We're going to look at the free-to-play account. We're going to look at the main account, and we're going to start off looking at the event to see if we can give you a way to go to unlock the old Foreman Leghorn. So without further ado, let's jump in to the market of Mayhem. As the doors open upon the market, what do I see? The Foreman Leghorn event staring at me. Let's take a look real quick, guys. We've got different sections here. We've got the professional challenge. We've got construction zone. We've got the daily. We've got skyscraper. Now, keep in mind the professional challenge and the skyscraper, you won't be able to actually play until you unlock Foreman Leghorn. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go through your daily construction zone every day. Usually the rewards for those are pretty good. Okay, so by the end of it, you usually will get some extra pieces for whatever that particular tune is. We'll have to wait and see if that's the case here, but I would strongly encourage everyone to make sure that they do their daily campaign every day. Usually you're looking at a low powered team, so not a huge deal there. Now, the second thing you'll want to do is go through the construction zone part 1 and 2. Now, the construction zone, there's a couple of things here. If you're free to play, if you're lower level, like on my free to play account, what you may want to do is you may want to go into construction zone part 1 and 2 and farm for tunes, because you are going to get pieces of fireman bugs, I believe concierge Elmer, maybe barber bugs, and that may help you get some of the featured tunes if you don't have them, and you can use the hammers and vest in the exchanges in the store, and we'll take a look at those because there's really just 2 ways to unlock Foreman Leghorn for this event. So let's take a look here real quick at the milestones, just to give you an idea before we get into the store and take a look at any of the exchanges. All right, so if you complete any of the events, you get 500 points. If you collect 150 protective vests, you get 150 points. You get 50 for 50 energy. You get 25 for every piece of Foreman Leghorn. You also get 20 for every fireman's bug piece, so that's pretty decent there. Just keep in mind that every other featured event tune's only worth 2 pieces. All right, I say that to say this. There's really only 2 ways to unlock Foreman Leghorn during this event. One would be in the event store, in the protective vest exchange. Now we're pretty used to this. We saw this with Lunar Toro. We saw this with QB Daffy. You collect 150 of these vests and you do an exchange. You're guaranteed these rewards right here, which is actually pretty handy because you are going to need energy for this event. And you're guaranteed 1 of 3 professionals that you can use for the featured tunes. You do have a chance, a 0.5% chance right here at just unlocking, getting 300 shards of Foreman Leghorn and unlocking him. Now, that right there is one way that you can get him. The other way is through the Foreman Leghorn wheel. Now, if you'll see, it takes another type of MacGuffin, construction hats. And you're probably going, well, Tommy, you haven't said anything about hats yet. Just hold on a second, pal. We're gonna show you exactly where you get those. Now, you go into the tune store, back into the event section, and you scroll all the way through all of the different tune exchanges that you can get. And what you're going to see is you're going to see 2 items, especially if you haven't done this before. You're going to see a 3-ticket exchange and a 5-ticket exchange for construction hats. So you can actually use 15 tickets, max out that 3 one, and then you've got the 5 left over. But that allows you to spin that wheel, and that's the other way that you can unlock it. Now, keep in mind, you can get extra pieces from him from different event quests, things like that. But as far as straight unlocks, those are the 2 ways to do that. Now, if we look at the exchanges, the most points that you're going to get for pieces, of course, are fireman bugs. You do get 24. That's not a ton. what I'm really recommending on this, and at least what I'm doing, is I'm trying to get Fireman Bugs. I'm trying to get as many pieces as possible. As soon as I think that I'm happy there, I'm going to start concentrating on Conqueror Taz and Captain Bligh. Those two tunes are used for PTLs. For Conqueror Taz, you get 83 pieces. Captain Bligh, you also get 83. Now keep in mind, they're not going to do as much for you on the milestones, but if you're needing to star those up for an upcoming PTL, they are there for the taking. All right, let's hop over to the market and take a look. First things first, event starter. All right. 18 golden tickets. That's worth about 18 bucks. My personal evaluation, golden tickets are worth about $1 a piece, just for simplicity's sake. You've got about 10 bucks worth of gems here. You've got about 10 bucks worth of energy. They're giving you construction hats, so you get 1 spin on the Leghorn wheel. 10 hydrants, 250 gold, and 23 loyalty tokens. Now, the reason I really like this event starter pack, normally they'd give you something like 28 golden tickets. Okay, cool. You've only got 18 here, but you've got 5 construction hats, and even at the 3 ticket exchange, that's 15 golden tickets right there. So technically you're getting more value in this event starter pack than normal. The other thing I really like about it is it does what it says it's going to do. It's an event starter pack. You can take these 18 tickets, you can go through the exchange, you can exchange for the 3 ticket exchange 4 times. That's 15 tickets. You still got 3 left over. If you want to just throw those on the Fireman wheel, have at it. But then you've got 2 spins on the Foreman Leghorn wheel, and you're guaranteed at least 45 pieces. So right here with this one offer, before you've went through any of the campaign, you're not quite half there, but you got a good start, and at least that's what it's telling you. It is an event starter pack. If you're going to spend 20 bucks anyway, and you're trying to get Foreman Leghorn, this right here, I'd have to just go ahead and give the Talkin' Tommy Show seal of approval. It does what it says it does, and they're not trying to knock your head off. All right, let's move on. All right, 3 spins for 30 bucks. Now, you probably would say that it's kind of yucky, okay? But it's just par. It's just par for the course, because what we've seen in the past is that usually spins on a legendary wheel are about 10-ish bucks a piece. So if you've got 3 spins and it's 30 bucks, well, it falls in line with that just under base pricing type thing that they do with those. This, I feel, is kind of a do what you have to sort of thing. I feel like they'll sell these to whales and krakens for sure, but it doesn't give me the warm and fuzzies necessarily, because I feel like we can go through the event and get it. So let's move on. One thing I definitely don't like, you get 4 spins and 12,000 gems. The money value really just doesn't add up there. And for 99 bucks, guys, there is so much more you could do in the game with that. This right here, you can just splash a little dog water all over it, and it wouldn't be any worse for wear, because it's kind of yuck-tastic. All right, let's move on to the featured epic, featured rare, and featured common. I always point these out, and the reason I point these out, especially during an event like this where you need energy, you're going to need not only to go through those events, but then you're going to find yourself, well, okay, I'm kind of stuck without Foreman Leghorn. What do I do now? You're going to need to go back through and auto-win those for vest and hammers. So energy, very important. We're going to skip past the epic. We're going to skip past the rare, because they did us a favor today, and for $2.99, you can get 750 campaign energy. That right there is the best current energy offer available in the game right now. And you'll get 1,000 points for Sales Duck Daffy. I mean, that's kind of a bonus in this case. I think this is just for the energy all day long. And if you need energy for this event, we don't always get the $2.99 offer. Usually it's the $4.99. So whenever they do, if you're one that does buy energy at that, then definitely scoop it up. All right. So now we're going to get into the base pricing for the hats, and why I believe that the previous offer with the hat and the starter pack is a lot better. Because right here on the base pricing, you can get 1 hat. One hat for 10 bucks. Heck, at this, even the $30 offer was better, even though it's just kind of par for the course. One hat, 200 hammers, each exchange is 300, so what are you doing for me? For $9.99. We're going to put the yuck on that thing and we're going to move on. The other two are just as bad. They just cost more. So since they cost more, we'll say that they're a speeding train and put the super yuck on them. All right, now let's take a look at this real quick. This actually intrigued me a little bit. You've got the vest exchanges, and they're selling you 2 pulls or 6 pulls. Now, this is what I like. So you've got 2 pulls here. You get a little bit of gold, loyalty tokens, sure. Okay, you can only purchase this one time, and that's okay. But what I like about it is it's only $3. Okay, so you're looking at about $1.50 per exchange. Now, yeah, the chances of the foghorn's not great, but keep this in mind too. Let's say you're pretty close to hitting the foghorn pieces that you need through a quest that requires exchanges. I mean, 2 more exchanges for $3 to unlock the character may be a way to go. Don't hate this whatsoever. Then we could look at the 6th one for 10. I think maybe, you know, it's probably about there, you know. You can only purchase it one time, which is fine. I think both of these are kind of do what you feel like you have to sort of things, but I don't hate them because at least through those exchanges, you can get more energy, you can get tune-up materials, you can get some pieces, even if you don't get foghorn, for some featured events. So I do actually like these. I would like to see some more $2.99 offers. I'm not trying to actually get that right now, but it's trying to tell me I was. But I'd like to see some more stuff like this. And so far, we've seen 2 today. So keep it up, Scopely. All right, we're going to scroll past all of this base yuckness right here. And that's all we've got in the offer section today. I do, however, want to show you guys and remind you that whenever an event ends, usually these exchanges pop up at the end of the offers where you can take your Crest of Mayhem that you've accrued from the previous event and use them for pieces for different tunes. And usually it's, you know, 1 or 2, or in this case, it's 3 from, you know, kind of the upper tier of that event. So Henry Horse, Elmer Bugs, Athena Petunia, and Fireman Bugs is still there for 3 days. This is not a bad way at all. If you missed getting that last star that you were trying to get from an event on a particular tune, this is not a bad way at all. So keep in mind after every event, scroll through, see what's there. Speaking of events, let's go to the event tab and let's look at the mini event token offer. Now they say this is an amazing value. No, sir. Don't like it. 500 hammers, you got 1 exchange with 200 hammers left over. 200 gems, good luck. You're going to blow those on energy, and 5 loyalty tokens for $5. This is not a baby yuck. This is not a super yuck. This is just that old-fashioned dog water. That's right. Don't like this at all. This is, I mean, it's just, what are we getting for $5? A hard way to go, looks like. All right, let's move on. All right, now, because we didn't like that, we're definitely not going to like these because these are all the base pricing. Same exact money. At least they give you some energy there, pal, but they're not even buying you dinner first. Yuck. And the rest of all those are yucks. All right, so let's move on now to the baby account because one thing that you're going to notice is a little different. The event starter pack that we talked about here on the main account, let's take a look at it on the baby account. All right, baby account right here, event starter pack, says it's the most popular. I probably believe that. Now, you'll notice that there is quite a difference here. For one, you can only purchase one of them. For 2, it's only $4.99. And they cut basically what you're getting, you know, to match the pricing, right? So you get 10 Foreman Leghorn pieces, 3 golden tickets, 500 gems, 500 campaign energy, 5 hydrants, 75,000 gold, and 5 loyalty tokens. Now, keep in mind, the reason I call this my baby account is because it's low level and I spend no money on it. So when you don't spend any money in the game, you will see different offers pop up usually. The real question is, Tommy, is this worth it? If I don't spend any money in the game, is this worth me getting? Well, it's kind of a personal use case scenario because as far as from a dollar value standpoint, I think it's there. I think it's there all day long. I think you got the 500 gems, you got the 500 energy. Normally, they're going to charge you $5 a piece for those. 3 golden tickets worth $3. So we're all over that. If it helps you start this event off, you know, you can spin the fireman wheel. You've got 500 gems in case you go past this 500 energy. I don't think it's horrible. I think that, you know, if you're going to spend the $5, this is probably a better $5 to spend it on. So, and that's pretty much the only differences that I've seen in the market between the main account and the baby account. We're going to continue live on Twitch trying to get Foreman Leghorn unlocked. Let me know in the comments below if you unlocked him. Let me know how you're liking this event. Are you hype about it? We went through it pretty easy, but now we're struggling to get him. So let me know what you guys think. And as always, do me a favor, do a run in on that old sub button, bang that bell, throw a like on this thing while you're at it, for crying out loud. And until next time, guys, stay loony, and we'll catch you down the road.